And the other way, if you want to empower somebody, you do what?
Reconnect this person to conception time.
To what?
Conception time.
And you do that how?
For you, Leo, conception time is
-9.
balance.
Balance
3
for
months.
Scorpio.
To Scorpio, yes, to Scorpio. Scorpio.
Balance to Scorpio, just...
You know, astrology is a kind of trick to remember things easily by symbols. It's a medicine wheel, much more than an astrological wheel.
Conception time.
We speak about stars, but in fact we speak about feelings within. Okay.
Yes, много се възхищавам.
So you count 3 months more from your birth time, and you have conception time.
So I need to balance with this
Energy.
energy.
Remember that as a lion, you are from the beginning of lion.
22nd, yeah.
22nd of July. So you have been conceived about the 23rd of October.
Provided that...
So
Yeah,
you don't
physically
know
by father and mother.
which
it
one
was
of the signs, because it's in the middle between the two.
You add you made it at home. You add 100 days to your birthday, and you have the conception day. 100 days to your
100
birthday.
days.
100.
I'll do that.
And what if you stayed in your mother's belly a bit longer? Then
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
it's still 100 days.
Yeah. Just in case you have a problem with this, ask your mother, because if your mother is still alive, she knows when you have been conceived. Come on. You know that. Don't tell me bullshit.
You hope that she remembers.
Oh, she was drunk every day. No. She knows. She knows. And everything you may see, it's like clearly the first days of Scorpio you have been conceived. Just have in mind what was light, typical light of beginning of November or end of October. Could be wonderful. Because when it's wonderful in autumn, it's very wonderful, you know? The light, golden and so on. So within yourself, you may be much more Scorpio than you are Lion on a positive way. I think about your trust, about your energy. Your energy is built on conception day. The date of birth is the time of your first big, obvious obstacle and confrontation. Are you ready to get born? And between you and me, to be born is to have passed the problem. So we are born when the problem is behind, isn't it? Okay. So when the technique will be finished, you will be born. Because when it's finished, then, oh yes, it's finished. And when you say, yeah, it's finished, this is a feeling of being born. The shit is stopped now, we can just breathe normally. This is birth time, okay? And conception and deception is a fight during the technique. Death is when I will explain you the technique. Now you will be out of breath for 3 minutes. Death. No. Not possible. This is death. Okay? And birth is, it's finished, it's over, you look at the clock, oh yes, it's over. This is birth. So the real story of you is not when I am explaining you something or when the technique is finished, because it's only a theater here. The question is how you have played during a certain amount of time with the hope, I can't do it. This fight is much more important than the technique, okay? This is you. You get me? No, I don't get you, Vincent. You are too complicated. In 3 seconds you will be informed about it, okay? You stop breathing. You may choose to inhale and stay like so. For most of us, it's easier to go to apnea this way. Or you may go this way, like easy, and now I have a problem. The body is, Vincent, don't do it. And something inside, yes. I mean, if it's only the mind, it's not good. If it's conception time here, that Vincent, you remember how good it was. Trust me. And deception, really? Zornica, it's pure gold, it's pure hope. Anything else is shit. And it's within you. I mean gold, not the shit.
Both.
Both, yes. Thank you.
He knows it all.
Yeah, I wanted to be new age for a few seconds. So, everything is within, of course.
We start again.
We start again. It's wonderful. Hope is within. Zornica. Connect yourself to this incredible pleasure of the Big Bang. When we do love, or when we have food, when we have pleasure with children, life, and the Ferrari, and everything, we try to remember like a particle of this pleasure. We hope when we do sex that we are connected to this. We have more fun to be conceived than to be the conceptor. I'm working hard on it, Vincent. Look at you if you can.
Every time.
I feel the workout. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
But this is very good, you know. This the Big Bang, because it's a kind of pleasure, orgasm with no conception of sexuality. It's beyond this, you know. It's simply pure pleasure, pure. Sexuality is already a kind of caricature, a renouncement. When you are a girl, you have renounced to be a boy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So when we are conceived, we are the boy and the girl, and we are everything. We are the mother, and we are the woman, and we are the daughter when we are conceived. Everything we are taught when we read some Vedas, Puranas, or Tantra about gods who are in the same time the brother and sister, and they love each other and they do children to each other. Or the god is also the child and also the grandpa. This is power before birth.
Mm-hmm.
The power of conception in which everything is available. No time, no gender, no renunciation. You don't have to be good instead of that. Yeah, you can embrace everything. Huh? Oh, I take it all, mother, I take it all. You know, it's all. With birth, it's okay, I take only this. And I will have my revenge, and I will fuck you all, guys. Okay? This is birth. And death is, okay, don't mind. I try it, it was not possible, I will come back. This is death. Some major stuff is in between. Hope and no hope. Hope, no hope. If, as a parent, you can give this vibration of essence, because essence is definitively conception. Evanescence is deception. It's going away. If you can go give to your child the quality of essence, this child will endure whatever will happen, even shit. Not with pleasure, but endure everything. Will endure to quit you, endure to see you dying, endure to have some bad time. You had golden years and no more. If you have connected your child to essence, this child will have a good life. and will treat you well. If you haven't given the quality of essence and only the quality of the root, that is the character of surviving, you will have a problem.
So how do you give this essence, this quality of essence?
By experiencing it on yourself.
I knew it, I have to work.
Yes, you can give something you don't have, you know.
Exactly.
Especially essence that is not concrete, you have to feel it. And you feel it, you can contaminate your child with it. And from you, the child will believe it. From someone else, it has to be discussed and checked many times. But from you, no problem. If you give me the quality of this essence of full trust, oh yes. If your child is feeling within yourself your deception, your private black hole, if your child is feeling this, and you are not doing something to fight against this black hole, by shamanic technique, by anything, your child will lose your trust in yourself forever. You are just a black hole. You understand? If your child is discovering that you are purely emotional and you are a disaster, you are a black hole for your child. You are a pure deception. And this child would prefer to quit you than to be hit by you a second time. You know, it's not a question of slamming this person, but the feeling of being like a complete waste of energy is worse than anything else. If you are violent with your child will endure it. If the child is feeling the conception feeling within, mother is strange when I know mother is loving me, I trust this quality of pleasure. But if the child is not feeling the pleasure, only the deception, and then it comes violence on it and authority, your child will not obey to you. This child will be aggressive or trying to quit you as quick as possible, because you are just a waste. It's a pure contamination. These are words as long as we don't do an experience. Ready for experience?
Yeah.